Doug has been talking about the nuts and bolts, the dollars and cents. I want to change our thinking now to the aesthetic end of this design problem. This is a gentleman in full life-size bronze at the curbside in Everett Performing Arts District. And he's speaking to us about how this project could be a place where Downtown Rotary demonstrates that it knows how to have fun. The site plan here we're showing the Rotary project, Yakima Avenue and 3rd. If I can get this thing under control. And you can see that there's a lot of significant buildings that are influenced by the culture and time that they were built in this area. One that's nearby is the Great Western Building, built in 1910. And remember that this was back when North Yakima was the name of this place. The architectural style was Second Empire. The U.S. Courthouse, built in 1912, was designed in the Second Renaissance Revival period. The Capitol Theater, 1920, was designed by Marcus Predica, and he designed this in the Italian Renaissance Palazzo style. And then the community rebuilt the Capitol after the fire of 1975. Bill Paddock was the Rotary member and the architect that spearheaded that. The Larson Tower, 1931, John Maloney was the architect. The amazing quality of this Art Deco architecture. It's just a beautiful example of this period. The other amazing thing about this is built during the Great Depression. Cowiche Canyon, 2014, was a Northwest Contemporary style designed by architect Brett Baba. Bill Freimeyer was, B.K. Powell was the contractor. Northwest Contemporary vernacular stresses using functional elements like the structure to express design in pattern, rhythm, and texture. A similar scale building to our Rotary Center. This building's 4 stories, ours would be 3 stories. Again, this is in a Northwest Contemporary, and this one is emphasizing transparency. Transparency in the indoor-outdoor expression is another theme of Northwest Contemporaries. Now back to the site. This is showing the Rotary Center as its relationship to the proposed plaza. And I think it's also important to note that this plaza has been designed in the Northwest Contemporary style, and basically fitting in certain ways and certain elements and form to our culture and characteristics of the geography of the Yakima Valley. This sketch is suggesting Rotary would develop a significant piece of architecture in the Northwest Contemporary style, appropriate to the year 2019 and the future. In this sketch you can see, looking through the glass and the transparency of it, you can see the grand stair that leads up to the 3rd floor. And this is the sky bridge that connects the Rotary Center to the upper balconies of the Capitol. This is the 1st floor plan, and here again this is Yakima Avenue out here, and this is 3rd along here. This is the alley court connection between the Capitol and the Rotary Center. We see that most of the theater functions, ticket office and lobby and those kinds of things being in this location, and having some transparency between opened up between the Capitol Theater and the Rotary Center at this location. There's the grand stair here that connects all levels. Then we have a rental area out here. And this is worth seeing as being bistro, coffee shop, bar, some kind of function like that with outside terraces on the sidewalks in this location. And this is the image of the character that I envision. Cafe Terrace at Night by Vincent van Gogh in 1888. I love thinking about this and thinking about us sitting out there in a warm evening after the show at the Capitol Theater. A wonderful gathering place for Yakima. The mezzanine level is about 2/3 of the square footage of the main level. So you're overlooking this space and overlooking the plaza and the street. And there would be some space here for galleries or some functions for the theater or for for Rotary, and it would be a perfect place for recording history and Rotary functions and current activities and goals. Continuing on up to the 3rd floor level, you find the offices for the Capitol Theater in this location, perhaps offices for Rotary in this location, and then there's this sky bridge that connects the two buildings. The access then to this pair of doors leads into the upper balconies of the Capitol. The interior of this grand lady you can see here in the upper balconies, and you can see this pair of doors. Those doors are the doors that lead to the sky bridge and the 3rd level of the Rotary Center. This sketch is intended to help you realize that we're only in the design talking stages. These are have not really been worked out. They're just suggestions, and it emphasizes the fact that we've got to form a committee, we've got to select an architect, we've got to move through the process of a creative design effort that is guided and directed by the Rotary and the Capitol Theater. Downtown Rotary has the opportunity to create a place that expresses the Rotary legacy. It would not be a monument, but a living, dynamic laboratory, demonstrating service above self year after year.